Hey guys, welcome in another portfolio review. In this video, we'll review the portfolio of Vaibhav, which is a UI UX designer from India. And I'm going to give my first impressions based on what I'm seeing. So at a first glance, I think it looks pretty good. Like the designs you make are clean or minimal, and I think there's definitely a lot of clients out there who are specifically looking for this type of designs, and I mean it's pretty common nowadays overall. And I'm seeing that you have a lot of emphasis on mobile design, so I guess that's your key expertise, or I'm assuming that you're looking for clients in that specific realm. So, I mean, if that's not the case, just keep this in mind, because at a first glance, I'm seeing that you're really focused on mobile design. So if, for example, you're looking for clients for web apps or websites, this might not be this might be something to consider. You might want to add more of those type of projects. But if you're specifically looking for mobile design clients, you're definitely set in a really good way. And I mean, as I'm looking through some of the animations, I think that it looks like pretty good. Now I think it's just uploading. Just one sec, I'm uploading like a YouTube video, so the internet is what it is, but bear with me on that. Like I had a look before, and I think it's okay, but one thing that I would recommend is that to have animations which are more smooth, because this one it's kind of like fragmented. The frame rate, maybe it's the problem, and I know it's tricky when uploading it on Dribble. There might be like some things to consider over there, but yeah, I mean, since the frame rate is like pretty low, and I'm not sure if it's my connection, by the way, but if this is at the actual frame rate, I would consider either not uploading them and just keeping the still frames, or increasing the frame rate so that the animation is smoother. So this is it when it comes to the overall feeling that I get at first. I think that the designs, like overall, gave me like a really positive impression. Now I have no idea why my internet is slow. Like usually it's super fast. But yeah, I mean, let me just try and refresh it, for example, so we can see if it's going better. But yeah, I mean, I'm seeing also a lot of variety, which is good. So you're showing both clean UIs and or I mean white UIs and dark UIs, which I think it's good, because based on the type of client project, you might work on both of them. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think your portfolio is pretty cool, pretty sleek, and yeah, I mean, also the overall impression in your Dribble profile. Now, as I mentioned, like in the past portfolio review, I would highly suggest you to also create a personal website, simply because when you're reaching out to potential clients, I think that having a personal website with maybe your name and surname.com, that can really add to the overall experience that they have with your personal brand. And although it's nothing essential, I think it really adds up in the personal image that they're going to have thinking of you. And also in your personal website, you can explain much more the projects, because at a first glance over here, like on Dribble, you can't really go on and create case studies. you can't really like explain a lot about the specific project. Like for example, in this specific project, I'm seeing just some text over here, but I won't really have like a lot of context as to which as to why you actually you actually created this design, and I think it's something that it's important to consider, because when working with clients, and when clients are checking you out, they will look at your thought process behind and the reason why you actually created those designs. So I think this is something very important that most designers that I'm seeing on Dribbble are not taking in consideration. So, you know, creating a case study, you can do that also on a free site like Medium. You can create some case studies to show clients as to your process, and maybe a case study of a specific project. I think that really helps, and yeah, I mean, overall, I would just go more in depth into the text explanations, because that's, as I mentioned, you know, during this whole time is something that is really important. But yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's looking good. Not sure why, like, my internet is not uploading, or there's being these issues, but anyways, you know, I see the point, and I hope you see the point in this. And going through your Instagram profile, I think it looks good. I might consider changing the profile picture and making it something more similar to your Dribbble, because I think it looks more professional, and also having a clear picture of your face, I think it just adds to that professional element. I'm also seeing that you have some Insta stories over here in highlight, and I think this is good. One thing that I like to do in my personal Instagram is to show the clients' testimonials, so that you can add some social proof over there. And so if clients actually go on and check out your Instagram, they can actually see some social proof, and you know, that adds up. And also try and think about what your potential clients might find useful in seeing, because these Instagram stories highlighted over here, they can be really powerful. But yet again, you know, it's pretty pretty good so far. And yeah, I mean, this looks pretty cool. The UI designs that you do, I think, are really good quality. So you definitely are on point when it comes to that. Again, I would go more into the description of the project in this area over here, so that clients can really understand the why you did that specific project. And you know, as designers, we really focus on the visuals, but clients are really want to understand the why. So this is something that I'm really drilling down on, because it's something that is very important, and that I didn't take in consideration either during the first part of my career. And then, you know, later on, as the years go by, especially once you have a lot of experience as a freelancer, you realize that case studies and really talking about the work and presenting the work, not just from a visual way, it's something that is very important for clients. But yeah, I mean, overall, the shots that I'm seeing are really clean. The animation is on point here, it's perfect. I think that the past animation on Dribbble, it was my problem with the browser or internet. So I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's looking good. I'm noticing that you don't have like a lot of engagement, a lot of followers and likes on both Instagram and Dribbble, and I would like to give you like a suggestion to improve that, that is to be more active with the community. So that can be either with Facebook groups or directly on Dribble. Try to engage in posts and add some value, maybe create some freebies that are useful for other designers, and you can share that with them directly. That's always something that is appreciated, and that can help bring more awareness to your profiles. Also, one thing that I like to do is to create freebies and share them on SketchUp resources or on other websites. And yeah, I mean, the more you share, the more traffic you can get back, and you can also do like engage in actual topics and discussions. So if, for example, someone asks a question related to design that you know the answer in maybe a Facebook group or something of that nature, you can actually reply. And you know, if you start doing that over time, maybe it's like I don't know, 30 minutes a week, like it adds up over time. And yeah, it's all about like engaging in a not spammy way, and really trying to like add value overall. And yeah, I mean, you can definitely gain more followers, more traction on both these profiles. But that being said, you know, it's not the most important metric to gain clients. And I think that the portfolio and the why you did something, and the quality of the designs, that's the most important thing for clients. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I think you're doing like a really good job, and you're definitely onto something here. So yeah, I mean, just keep pushing and focus now on outreaching to clients, and yeah, if you're looking for work, assuming that. But yeah, overall, great work, Vaibhav. And yeah, we'll keep in touch. Hope this review was useful, and yeah, we'll be in touch on Dribble.